Well, hello everybody. We're going to see if we can smoke some fish. First thing we need to do, it's been in the freezer for a little while. Just put it in here and rinse it off real good. This is rainbow trout. It came out of Lava Lake last fall. As you can see, it's all filleted, skinned, and ready to go. What I like to do is rinse it real good one time. Look it over. There's a few spots here I need to trim off. This will be one smoker load of fish, and we're going to brine it tonight. And it'll brine all night, and then tomorrow morning when I get up, I'll put it in the smoker. Let me get a cutting board here. Knife. What I'm going to do is look for any discolored areas of the fish and trim it off. Like right there, there. And I'll split it in half like this. And I have an old gallon mayonnaise jar I put it in. I make a real simple, easy brine to smoke my fish. There are lots of recipes out there, and if you know a recipe that you like, and you should use it. There's recipes with soy sauce, teriyaki sauce, hot sauce, all sorts of stuff on it. But what I'll do with this is brine it in a simple brine. It's a half a cup of salt and a half a cup of water, or half a gallon of water, and a half a cup of brown sugar. Nice looking fish fillets, like I say, from Lava Lake that we caught last fall. Probably caught these in October, and it's now February 1st that we're going to do this. Trim them up a little so they look a little nicer. Okay. So I use Morton canning and pickling salt. If you're smoking fish, you don't want to use iodized salt. It has to just be plain salt. And what I'm going to do is put about a half a cup of that in. The brown sugar, sometimes I just dump it in and kind of eyeball it. But you also want about a half a cup of brown sugar. Now when I get this all mixed up, I'll let it brine overnight. And I put cold water in there until I have the fish covered. It'll be about a half a gallon of cold water. Shake it up and mix it up. Now when I first set this up, I usually put it in the refrigerator, and then I'll turn it over so that the salt and sugar can get all the way through the entire jar. I'll roll it over 3 or 4 times tonight, and then just let it sit all night. And when we take it out in the morning, I'll show you how we take it out and we prepare it to put it in the smoker, and I'll put it on the smoker racks. We'll get it started tomorrow morning. Well, last night we prepared a brine. We put some rainbow trout fillets in there, and it's been brining all night. So we're gonna rinse it off a little bit and put it in the smoker this morning. I give it a quick rinse with some cold water. So it won't be quite so salty when you go to eat it. And we're going to set it on these trays that go in the smoker. I'm going to take one tray, put a little pepper on it. Some folks like the pepper, some don't. So this little rack goes into a little Chief smoker that I've had for about 30 years. It'll take it about, probably, being how it's cold outside, it'll take it about 8 hours for it to smoke up and dry it out the way I like to have it dried out. So what I'll do is take it out and put it in the smoker and get it started with some wood chips and whatnot. And I'll put 2 to 3 panfuls of wood chips on this and then just let it cook all day long. And I usually refill the wood chips, little wood chip pan that comes with it. Oh, about every hour, an hour and a half or so, I'll put in a new batch of wood chips. And I'll do 2 to 3 batches of the wood chips and then just let it smoke from there on. So come on outside and I'll show you the little smoker. And as you can see, we got a little snow last night. Here's the little wood chip pan. I'll fill that with chips. And I just go to the store and buy these smokehouse hickory wood chips. And they make hickory and apple and cherry, you know, all sorts of different flavors of wood chips. Pan goes in the bottom there. Lid's on top of that. And this, when you buy a little Chief smoker, they recommend that you leave it in the box to use it as a smoker. And this is about 30 years old, so the box went away a while ago and I built a little wooden box around it. But it's all ready to go. It'll be sending out smoke in a little bit. Okay, we got our smoked fish all done yesterday. You saw me prepare it and put it in the smoker. It smoked for about 12 hours yesterday and we got it out last night. And now I'm going to get ready to wrap it. And to wrap it and vacuum seal it, I'm going to use these out-of-air bags. They come with a little bag like this, a 6-inch bag. They're all pre-cut and pre-sealed on one end. So I'm going to do a couple of those. Then I'm going to go to the 8-inch 100-foot roll bags. I'll cut those, seal one end of them, put fish in them, and then seal them up. And the out-of-air bags come with the 8-inch 100-foot roll, the 12-inch 100-foot roll, and then the 50 zipper vacuum sealer bags. They're very reasonably priced, and if you need to seal some foods to freeze or whatever, you can use these out-of-air bags. And if you buy them online, you use the savings code of Sun River Shenanigans, all capitals, and I'll show you how this works real quick. So this is what the finished fish will look like, all in the out-of-air bags. And you can keep these in the refrigerator like this. We can for a month, and the fish is just as good as it was the day we put it in there. And you can also refreeze this like this, and it'll keep for 3 or 4 months. Now the next thing we're going to do are these 8-inch bags, and they come in the box with the roll, and they've got a cutter on them. So you can cut the bags off. I think I might have cut that one a little too short, but we'll try it. And we have to seal one end of it. Cutter comes on the box. Put one nice large piece of fish in that one. I made it a little too short. So this is what our finished product looks like with the out of air bags. And we will put some of this just in the refrigerator and eat it, just like it is, just open it and eat it. And we also like to take the fish and mix it with cream cheese and put it on crackers. You can use cream cheese and chives or green onions or whatever flavor you'd like to add to it, and put it on crackers. And we take it and make a white sauce, and we'll break this up in a white sauce and eat it over noodles. And you can also take and break it up into little pieces and mix it in with some scrambled eggs and have it for breakfast. So if you're interested in some smoked fish, it was an easy recipe, and with the out of air bags, they're so easy to bag them and have them ready to put back in the freezer, or just store some in the refrigerator that you'll eat in within about a month. For the out of air bags, be sure if you order them online, it's outofair.com, and use the Sun River Shenanigans code to get a discount on the pricing, which the pricing is already pretty reasonable. And the Sun River Shenanigans is all capital letters, and you'll get a 10% discount. Over and out.